Okay, this is the stepladder trailhead here. This is just across the street from the main visitor center to the Spring Mountains over there. There's even a bathroom here at this one, and this lot is half paved and half dirt. They've actually marked the trail here. First time this year, 2016, is marked. So you'll actually be able to find the beginning of it a lot easier than previous years. So the trail going here on this wide old road, as you can see here, when you get to that gate, just off to the left is the diagonal that is the trail, and then you come back up and parallel the road there along the bottom of the hill. I'm here at the stepladder trailhead on Mount Charleston, and we just walking up by these juniper bushes. We hear these bugs making like a clicking sound. I can't find the bugs, but let's listen to the sound for a second. So when you get past the diagonal section, you'll get back up to the other piece of the road here. All you have to do is head uphill and continue on the trail. So when you get to the top here where it levels out, you'll see some of the waterworks from Mount Charleston are up here. The trail will actually continue here on the left, just going up to that section right there where the road continues but is no longer drivable. So as we're making our way up the side of the hill here, just off to the left, we notice some deer that are very common in this area of Mount Charleston. They are a little skittish, so as soon as I get moving, they will run. So once you get to the large clearing, it took me about 35 minutes to get up here. You'll see the first thing is this sign here. And just beyond this is actually the decommissioned trail. I don't think anyone would take it by accident because it's pretty well decommissioned and not in good shape. There's several trails that fork off of this kind of a big circle here. They are marked with rock cairns, but I don't see any other signs yet. And you really have two choices here. One is to go right back down the hill, and that's kind of a shortcut back to the parking lot. It'll give you a round trip, probably about 3 miles. Or you can go straight and take the way around the back side of this hill. It makes it a little longer. It's also a little shadier in the evening too. So we opted for the longer trail here. You'll see this little rock pile. What this is telling you here is you've got two options on the trail. You can go up or left here. That's the cowboy trail. It's probably not what you want. That's going to take you up the hill much further where there's not many opportunities to go back down. You want to take the new trail here on the right that goes downhill, and we'll switch back down to the bottom there. Okay, once you get down the hill here, you'll find these nice wooden poles. They currently don't have anything on them. This is the Tin Can Alley trail here in the Telephone Canyon area. The road is usually called Telephone Canyon. The trail is called Tin Can Alley. They pretty much parallel each other up and down the hill here. Our destination back to the cars will be down the hill and head that way. As you're walking down Tin Can Alley, keep an eye out for the cans to give the trail its name, often found hanging off of the trees. So as the canyon starts to open up here, you'll see an occasional side trail off here to the road. It's best to stay on the main trail, and eventually we do have to get onto the road. It's fine to get on the road, but do not cross the road because you'll end up start to go in the opposite direction of your car. So what we'll do is we'll get on the road briefly and then turn right again back toward the hill and toward the cars, kind of hugging the hill. There does seem to be a little fork in the road here with a new post that's kind of new. I think we usually take the upper trail. Everything eventually ends up at the same place anyway. So as you're coming down the Tin Can Alley trail, you'll get to kind of a crossroad here. Another unmarked pole. I believe this is Shady Hollow. Either way will take you back to the parking lot. It's just a matter of whether you take the left loop and hit the road by going straight, or if you go right, you kind of hit the or loop that kind of loops you back into the hill a little more. So we opted for the trail that hugged the hill. Eventually you will rejoin this other trail here, which pretty much leads you straight back to the cars. know you're on the right trail if you pass by all the maintenance yards for the highway department and the police station over there. And you'll be able to see the trail you started on in the distance up there, the steep road up to the top, and you'll end up right at the other end of the parking lot. And the final turn here is this one that heads back down straight to the parking lot. This would have been the shortcut trail if you had taken it back. You would have ended up here.